You recognize this place, don't you, Hunter?
This is where I killed...
Your mother.
Yes.
And gave up your own life to do it. You made so many sacrifices to put Lilith to rest then. I'm just sorry you have to go through it all again.
I am not. I fear no death, Agatha. How can I, when I know you will be waiting there for me on the other side?
And I will be, if it comes down to that. But I don't think it will.
Why would it be any different this time?
Because everything is different now. You won't be facing Lilith alone this time. You have friends who will fight by your side.
I did not have friends in my last life.
I'm glad you got to live again to make them. The friends you made here won't let you die this time.
You cannot assure that.
No, not for sure. But I like your chances. You should speak to Sarah while you're here. She loves you like her own child, you know. We both do. So, Sarah finally told you the truth. And just in time. He is almost here.
Why did you not tell me, Mother?
The decision to sell my soul was mine alone. I never wanted to make you feel responsible for the sacrifice I made.
But you did it to save me.
A mother would do anything to protect her children. I am no different. I love you, child. I'd do anything for you. All I ask is for you to make it all worth it and stand by my side.
You know I cannot betray those who have grown to trust me.
I thought you might say that. I just want you to know that when you fail, my offer will still stand.
Do me no favors, Mother.
Why won't you accept how much I love you?
Can a creature such as you even love?
More than you know. Very soon you shall see.
You cannot stop us, Mother. I will face you.
You always have.
I am done with all this mysterious secrecy business, and you have got to get over it too.
This isn't about me trying to be mysterious, Ilyana.
Then tell them. Tell them what you know about the God Killer. Right now.
I will, but I need to do it in my own way.
Ugh, you are so frustrating.
Yes, Tony feels the same way. But the forces at work here are not to be trifled with. A single misstep could end things for all of us.
And you continuing to keep what you know a secret could end up with the same result. So think that over. But not for too long. We don't have time.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Tony and I have been researching this god killer as best we can. We've been limited by what's available to us here in the Abbey.
I should hope you have found something by now.
Well, the fact of the matter is that I have. It's a bit troubling, to tell you the truth. I really need to double-check my findings. There are a few more scrolls I should consult.
If you are not ready to share information with me, then I trust you to let me know when the time is right.
I appreciate your confidence in us. However, I fear the time may never be right. Perhaps I should tell you now. I suspected this blade had a connection to Cthon, but I didn't realize how intimate that connection truly was.
I am not sure I like where this is going.
I feel unclean even saying these words, but the God Killer wasn't just made to fight Cthon, it's made of Cthon.
I'm sorry, this is somehow worse than I was expecting. Could you repeat that?
The ancient texts tell of Cthon's last appearance in our plane when the forces of humanity assembled to drive him back, and in doing so, they sliced off part of the Dark God. That part was lost to the ages, until now. It has resurfaced, now forged into a weapon. The God Killer.
Incredible.
Part of me feels we should throw it into the forge right now and wash our hands of it completely.
I'm glad the blade has been under your guard, Strange. There is no one else in the Abbey who understands the power of ancient artifacts as much as you.
I'm fascinated by ancient artifacts, true. However, this one makes me want to swear them off altogether. When I stand too close to it, I can feel the energy rippling off of it. When I turn my back on it, I can sense it watching me. It's not alive, yet it's not dead either.
I feel drawn to it, like it wants me to pick it up.
I suspect you're the only one who could do it. Every attempt I've made to touch it has not gone well.
I knew it. I knew you were holding back something.
I had intended to consult with Hunter privately before telling the whole team, but yes, now you know.
I suspected it was part of Cthon. You don't normally encounter daggers that immediately make you feel like you want to throw them far out to sea. But if you feel like picking it up, go on.
I can feel the power of it, rising and falling, like it is breathing.
I could use something like that as a nightlight.
A weapon like this is not to be trifled with. I think we're very lucky that Red Skull kept it buried away as deep as he did.
What, was he socking it away for a rainy day?
He probably thought he could use it to kill Lilith.
This world's only big enough for one psycho-narcissist tyrant, I guess.
And now it is ours, and let nothing stand in our way.
Of course. Never mind.
Oh, knock it off with the mysterious stuff. Just come out and say what's on your mind.
It's entirely possible Lilith could have an entirely different use for the God Killer. She could use it to complete Cthon.
Well, that changes things.
Hunter, got a second? My fighting half, you know.
The Hulk.
I hate to admit that I need him, but I do. But his actions are a wrecking ball on my personal life, and the rest of the world. How has your, hunting affected your loved ones?
My fellow Midnight Suns do not seem to mind. In fact, they often seem impressed.
The Avengers relied on my mind and on the Hulk's brute strength. My inability to control Hulk, though, has made it tough for everyone to trust me.
Taking the bad with the good is part of what makes a good family.
Steve, Tony, Carol, they're among the best. They never give up on me. The Midnight Suns just might be the strangest family affair I've joined, but it's not the oddest thing to happen to me. Once I had to fight a version of myself from an alternate future who called himself the Maestro. You know, when I was a PhD candidate, any part of that last sentence would have gotten me laughed out of academia.
When we see ourselves reflected in a dark mirror, it feels truer than flesh.
That's putting it mildly. Hopefully, though, it'll be the last time we ever see Demon Hulk.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
It will be done.
That's still the prize.
Restore our strength! Brace yourself!
These cretins can't hope to stop you.
He will sustain us!
You were too weak for this fight. Face it.
Shouldn't fight with Hulk!
Leave some for the rest of us. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Our pact cannot be broken!
Your mother abandons you. I can handle it.
Hulk never seen that before.
Look to the skies!
Friend got it!
Face your enemy! The forces of nature conspire against
Hulk saw that!
more of their servants join the fray! Their intentions haven't changed.
No worries for Hulk!
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds. Bring them on. As many as you can handle.
How invigorating. You have earned this. Hail that. Weak, even for Hydra.
Hulk went easy. I go. Smash complete.
Now that was something. I am impressed.
I will show you true power!
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Support units on the move.
Don't let your guard down. There's still more coming. They really want me gone. Everything appears to be going according to plan.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can. Don't let up. The more you take down here, the less we have to deal with later.
No mercy for the bullet. You are lucky to still be breathing.
Why try to fight?
Was that truly your best? You had your chance to escape. Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal. Your time is up.
Tell Hulk everything!
I call to the elements.
Your turn, Getting better!
We've done it. Excellent work.
You know, you are not as intimidating as you think you are.
What brought this on?
It is just a feeling.
Feelings don't just come from nowhere, Hunter.
Okay. It is something I've noticed over time.
You don't see me as hard to approach.
Not in the slightest.
Is that right?
I think you like to seem intimidating.
Not entirely. I'm used to being business most of the time, and it's hard to shed that mentality after hours.
Here I thought we could bond over being the most frightening in the Abbey.
Sorry to disappoint. I am always glad to hear what you think of me. Find me again for next time.
Agatha,
What brings you to the library at this hour?
in your reading about Chthon, have you come across anything about a weapon made from a piece of his body?
This is about the God Killer, isn't it?
It is.
You already know what it's made of. Why are you so interested in knowing more?
I am not interested in it as much as it seems to be interested in me.
What do you mean?
When I came near it, the blade glowed. I feel as though it recognized me.
It recognized you?
Yes, it seemed to respond to my presence.
Curious. I wish I had an explanation for you, but I don't. Since Strange learned of the Blade's more than disturbing origins, I've been doing more digging on the subject. While I haven't come across anything specific about the God Killer or its apparent tendency to illuminate, I did find one hopeful nugget of information about it that should come as some comfort to you.
Please continue then. I could use all the hope and comfort I can get.
There is reason for both. You see, if Red Skull kept the God Killer as a means of double-crossing Lilith and protecting himself from Chthon, he was wise. According to the texts I've been reading, only Chthon can kill Chthon. If that blade really is made from him, it's the only thing in all of creation that can destroy him. The question is, Are you sure you're up to taking your mother's life in order to end Chthon's? Because the God Killer now makes that possibility very much a reality.
I have already committed matricide once to save this world, and have no regrets about it, as I have no hesitation about taking her life again.
I'm just sorry you seem to find yourself in this heartbreaking position over and over again.
Fortunately, I do not have a heart to break.
Yes, you do. Even though you don't always show it. You, my dear, have the weight of the world on you more than ever now, and it shows. Perhaps getting some rest while you still can is in order.
And you, Agatha? Do spirits ever rest?
Not this one. Not until I know every single soul I care about is safe.